Hey there guys, this is Dr. Davidson, and today we're going to be talking about dead bug and all of its progressions. We use dead bug as a core exercise that can expand from very simplistic to very complex. And so with all of this, it's good to keep in mind that core stability is the main objective of this exercise. Progressing too quickly is one of the faults that we see in office all the time with patients progressing themselves too quickly, other providers and trainers progressing people too quickly. And so we want to show you today what we find to be the most effective way to teach dead bug and how to progress it. Let's bring you on over for a better look. So from here, we're laying on our back, and depending on where we're starting the progression, right, it all starts off with the abdominal brace or hollow, depending on which one you're more comfortable with. The brace being easier, the hollow being a little more challenging, but more stable. Okay, so I'm going to abdominally hollow. Hold that contraction. The main static position, so our ISO dead bug, is going to be legs 90-90, so hips at 90 degrees, knees at 90 degrees, and then arms are going to be straight out. So the most important part with all of this is the idea of reaching. I'm going to use my shoulder musculature to push my arms up towards the ceiling. A little harder to understand is the idea of reaching with our knees. So if we think about taking our knees to the ceiling, or if they're a rocket ship, whatever cue you find effective, use that. I also like the idea of tucking the tail under, like if you were a dog. This is really going to activate that lower abdominal wall, not only the rectus abdominis, which is those six packs, but also the obliques as they start to come into the pelvis. So I'm reaching up, and I'm reaching up with my knees, and this is our ISO dead bug. So we're reaching up with our arms and with our knees, and you can see here, I'm already starting to get a little shake going on, which is totally fine. Most people think that this is a burn. It's not a burn. Basically, your brain's trying to figure out how to coordinate these muscles. It's totally fine. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna hold this for anywhere between 10 to 15 seconds, or if you like to go off of a breath count, 5 slow belly breaths. So what that would look like is I'm here, I have my hollow, I'm pushing up to the sky, and I'm just breathing. This is moderately intense for even those who do this on a day-to-day basis. So don't feel like this is too easy for even those who think of themselves as expert level. From our ISO position, we can work on moving our arms over our head, always reaching up, always keeping a strong core. So there's alternating arms, double arms, one leg at a time. So when I do the leg, I'm just going straight out and touching my heel on the floor, on the bed, wherever I'm at. So alternating legs. Then I have double leg. And then I have alternating arm leg. So that would look like right arm, left leg. And opposite, like so. Some important faults that we can have while performing the dead bug are bits of extension in the low back. And what I mean by that is any arching in that low back is something that we do not want to have happen. So an example of that is if I'm doing the double arm overhead and I get arching in my upper back, that's a no-no, okay? So if doing it 2 arms at a time and you're getting that extension is too much, then you need to bring it back and just work on single arm. Same thing with legs. If you are putting your leg out and you're dropping your leg down, your hips are flipping up, that's too much. Keep it short. Go with the short lever versus the long lever. Short lever is going to be easier, long lever is gonna be harder. So that's the dead bug, both the isometric version, our iso dead bug, and our dynamic progressions. Go ahead and check out our video on abdominal bracing and hollowing for this exercise and all the other exercises we give here. If you found this information helpful, go ahead and drop a like, share, comment. We'll see you in the next one.